Elmer's Aquarium, 4005 William Penn Highway Drive in Monroeville.
I was just seeing it.
Okay, I got you. We gotta lock the car up too.
I like the way it's blue.
That's nice. But we have a tank already. We just need the animal. We already got the tank.
Yeah, I know. I'm just seeing over there.
That's a little guy. That's pretty cool rock. Let's look at these. They actually have 4 betas. Look at these. We have the tank though, so I don't really want to get one since we do have one. Those are pretty nice.
I want a turtle.
You want a turtle? We ain't getting no turtle.
Okay.
I don't want no turtle. Turtles stink. Turtles be stinking. They be stinking. Over here.
I like the silver fish one.
Let's go look at the fish, not the tanks. We have a tank. Let's go look at the fish. Okay? You gotta look at the tanks. I mean the fish, not the tanks. Let's just walk around. We'll walk around here. Look at these ones. Look at these. You want one that's pretty active. Those are just betas though. I ain't never remember betas being $52. That's crazy.
Never said. Do you saw beta for?
I used to have one, yeah. I had a couple of these bad boys.
They look like cold water ones. Over there.
Let's see if they have frogs. So you want a frog or do you want a fish?
I want a fish.
Let's see what kind of fish can be with frogs.
Okay.
Well, these are mollies. These are guppies. Daddy used to feed these to the piranhas. Remember piranha we had? Scarface, he used to eat these guppies. Sorry to say that, but you have to feed them. Gotta feed the guy. I had these 2 Grommies. I had those. I had these Danos. Daddy had a lot of fish. I always had fish. Butterfly goldfish. They got the loaches on the bottom. They got the cool. Look at that lion head. He's huge. He's huge. And they got the Plecostomus. Those eat the algae and stuff. Those are catfish. Plecostomus cat. Those are cool. Oh, here they are. Look. There they are, the frogs. Do you want an albino one or do you want a spotted one?
I want that frog trying to get out.
Yeah. We want to get one of them? All right, we're going to get one?
Yeah.
All right, so we'll get a frog. Let's see what else we can get. Let's see what other fish we can put with them, if any at all. We got to check. Oh, yeah, we got to get a number. That is right, we got to get a number. And we're going to get a plant for it, an underwater plant.
Yeah, we're going to bid that. Figure. Figure's bigger than all.
I want to check out the,
Look how big that fish is.
come on. Ooh, that is a huge goldfish. Ooh. Them guys are huge. Dad used to have a whole tank of those.
In there.
Goldfish are dirty. They are. This is what we used to have. Remember we had these cichlids and then they all died because of the heater messed them up. They were beautiful. I had so many of them. There were so many of them, buddy. Yeah, you were still a baby when it happened, but they were so pretty. Oh, here's the red belly piranhas. These are the piranhas,
But
buddy.
those are so amazing have been.
They're gorgeous.
Look, that was chasing.
Oh, look at his little tail.
Look, they were chasing for a minute.
This is what Daddy
That was
wants.
looking at me.
I know they were $50 a pop.
That was looking at me.
Damn.
Why is this one looking at me?
Look at the gar. They got some gar in there.
This fish is looking at. What are they looking at?
They think you're gonna feed them. Let's see if they have red belly. Oh, look at these. All these freaking cichlids. These are beautiful. They are. These must be aggressive because they all have their own little tanks. They must be aggressive.
They can't get in.
Right. They can't fight each other.
People in some of them. They look bad.
Do you want a frog or do you want to watch a fish? Because frogs aren't really going to be swimming around as much as a fish would.
Okay, I want fish.
You can get a frog, but they just won't be as active as like fish would be, you know?
I want fish. Fish, what are you looking at? You fish trying to get out fishes. You might die on water fishes.
What about these guys? You want to get African cichlids? You can get a couple of these.
Okay.
You can get a couple of them bad boys. Come over here with me.
We have to get like, we have to get double
We can
that.
get like,
Where's the fish?
we can get like 3 or
Oh, right there.
4.
There's the fish.
We can get like 3 or 4 of these.
Okay,
You know?
I want like 4.
4 of these guys?
Yeah.
There you go. Give us some time. Give us some time.
All right, we'll get some of them cichlids then. You sure? All right, so let's see what we need. We need cichlid food.
What do you mean?
We'll get a real plant too for the cage, for the
Haley
family.
J, can you page 21, please? Haley J, 21.
Everybody can know what's here.
Yeah, those are saltwater fish. Those are really hard to take care of. They're expensive too. They're very expensive for saltwater. Look at them. There's the tanks over here set up. Over here.
There's a crawfish.
Yep, look. Oh, look at that puffer one. The puffer in the corner.
Crawfish. Kangaroo, right?
Yeah, it's a porcupine cup.
I think everybody's thinking about to get camel like a pufferfish. Really like
We have this kind of stuff.
rock.
Yeah, we have this kind of stuff already.
But I want them to hide.
Why? If you want to watch them, why would you want them to have? These are cool.
It's just for no one can just say hi. Hi.
What, for a hide?
No, for hi.
Oh, you want to hide?
Yeah.
Oh, you said you want them to hide.
No, me to hide.
All right, so what kind of decoration you want in the tank?
Oh.
Or do you want to see what we have at home first? This driftwood is really cool looking. Something like this in the tank would be really cool.
Okay, we can get that.
Let's see what we have
It's
first.
a little cool here. It's a little cool in the area, so I got 2 of these. I got 2 of these.
We don't need those. Let's just get the fishies. That's quartz. We don't need to put that in there. I used to have this slate rainbow rock, a whole bunch of this. I buried it in the backyard. We had a whole bunch of this, but I got rid of it because it was just old.
Go for this. Go for this.
Let me see. We have one of these. Yeah, we have one of these hats. We don't really want them to hide. We want them to swim around. Good one? This one, I used to have one of these. I got rid of all this crap. I threw away a whole bag of freaking
What
fish.
about this?
I didn't know we were ever going to get fish again.
What about this thing?
We have rock and gravel. That's for hermit crabs and stuff. And like lizards.
Oh.
All right, let's go get a number so we can get your fishes. We want to get a bag of gravel. What kind you want? What color?
Maybe, is there any blue ones?
We're gonna get like 2 of these. We don't need a bunch, we just need like 2 of these. So pick 2 colors. There's blue and green together. There's this pretty green. You want this green and that blue?
Yeah.
You might as well get it mixed. You want this green and blue? It's like Minecraft colors. Or this. This one and then that one?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll carry this. This is heavy. I'll carry this one, you carry that one.
Fish can walk out skeletons.
Hmm?
Fish can walk out skeletons.
Let's see what we have at home first. I don't want to spend a bunch of money on these. We definitely want to have fresh. But there, we do have some at home. Daddy, that's all I had was a whole bunch of this stuff. No, that's for salt water. Come on, let's go get a number. We'll get 4 of them. 4 of them?
Yeah.
All right. Let's get a number.
How come we have to take one?
Right over here, please. Stick with. Like 4 of these guys assorted, please.
Any specific colors you wanted? Or just a mix?
Orange stripe. That dark striped one, maybe, if you can snatch him up. This is a good assortment of the colors. Yep. Yeah, 4 is fine. Pretty cool rocks.
Anything else, Teresa?
That'll be all. Well, let's go check them. Yeah, that's a good size to start with, but they're really cool looking.
Yeah.
And you raise them, they'll be yours to raise. Pretty awesome. You recommend food for them? That size?
You want to can I grab you a good one?
Not a problem.
I'll be right there. Give me 1 second, Taylor.
Pretty heavy.
It's heavy. Let's follow them to the foodie.
No worries, man. Best food for them, I'd go with this one right
Perfect, yep.
They're a lot smaller now. Once they get larger enough to eat. I'll see you guys. Have a good one.
How are you doing? I'm doing well, how are you?
If they're large enough to eat pellets, I'd probably switch to this one here.
Thank you. All right, bud, put your bag up. Let's see which ones we got.
Oh, very nice.
You like them?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 of them, right?
Yep, 4 of them guys in there. All right.